Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mutiara Aisyah, and there are my teammates Delpia Winata Sebayang and Kanasa Manggalani. Today, we are going to read about an essay that we wrote about the video of Sri Mulyani explaining the impacts that the tariffs imposed by Donald Trump has caused.
Okay, for the introduction is the 32% reciprocity tariff policy implemented by the President of the United States is Donald Trump on Indonesia has had 4 years impacts on the national economy. In an interview broadcast by Kompas TV, Finance Minister Sri Mulyani Indrawati gave an in-depth explanation of how this policy affect Indonesian trades, as well as the steps that can be taken to overcome those challenges. And this essay will discuss some important points expressed by Sri Mulyani regarding the impact of the tariff policy and strategy and maintain Indonesian economic stability. Okay, the body paragraph 1. Direct impact on Indonesian exports. Sri Mulyani explained that the 32% reciprocity tariff applied by the United States made the price of Indonesian products much more expensive in the US market. This policy directly lowers and competitiveness of Indonesia's superior products, such as textiles, footwear, furniture, and other manufactured goods. The decline in demand for this product can have an impact on the labor sector, given that these industries are a larger number of absorbed or labor. If demand continues to decline, then the risk of reducing labor or even closing business become a real threat to the domestic economy.
In addition to the direct impact on Indonesia export, Sri Mulyani also emphasized that this policy of reciprocal tariffs reflects growing tensions in global trade. The trade war between the United States and China has created significant uncertainty for developing countries like Indonesia. These tensions affect not only bilateral relations but also global supply chains that involves many countries. Sri Mulyani stressed that Indonesia must prepare for the long-term consequences of this instability in international trade. To reduce reliance on the US and Chinese markets, Sri Mulyani suggests that Indonesia begins seeking for alternative export destinations. When here she noted that the United States accounts for only about 25% of the global trade, leaving plenty of opportunities for Indonesia to tap into markets such as Asia, Europe, Africa, and Latin America. Diversifying export markets would help mitigate the risk of protectionist policies from specific countries and open doors to more mutually beneficial economic partnerships.
Body paragraph 4 Strategies for strengthening domestic industry. Sri Mulyani also emphasized the importance of strengthening the domestic industry as a strategic step in dealing with external pressures such as reciprocal tariff. The government needs to provide the support to small and medium enterprises so that they can compete in the international market. Body paragraph 5 prudent fiscal management. In the face of this challenging global economic situation, Sri Mulyani ensured that the government would keep fiscal management prudently. He emphasized that the state revenue and expenditure budget, state debt, and budget deficit will be managed carefully to maintain national macroeconomic stability. With fiscal policies is the main foundation for Indonesia to remain resilient in fascia. External pressures such as trade wars or tariff protectionist policies. Body paragraph 6. The importance of economic diplomacy. In addition to internal measures, Sri Mulyani also highlighted the importance of economic diplomacy in responding to Trump reciprocity tariff policies. The Indonesian government needs to strengthen bilateral relations with other trading partner countries to find a common solution to global trade challenges. Economic diplomacy can be a strategic tool for national interests while maintaining good relations with major countries such as the United States.
And lastly, it's important to recognize that the impact of these tariff policies extends beyond the economy and has serious social implications. A drop in purchasing power driven by rising unemployment can lead to social unrest. Sri Mulyani warned that the government must take proactive measures to protect vulnerable groups likely to be directly affected by job losses. Social safety nets and skills training for displaced workers could be effective ways to lessen the negative effects of this policy.
President Trump's 32% reciprocity tariff policy has indeed brought a big challenge to the Indonesian economy. However, those strategy measures such as diversification of export market, strengthening domestic industry, prudent fiscal management, and active economic diplomacy, Indonesia can maintain its economic stability amid global uncertainty. Mulyani explanation show that despite the difficult situation, there is an opportunity for Indonesia to adapt and develop into a thought player in international trade. Okay, that's all for us. Thank you.